What is up, guys? Welcome back to the channel. We are back with another video and another new deck, and I got a fun one for you guys today. Today we're going to be playing some Leafeon. Leafeon has this move right here, Leafy Cyclone. For 2 energy, deal 90 damage. The caveat with that, during your next turn, this Pokemon can't attack. So I saw this concept on the ladder and made my own spin on it, right? Which is taking advantage of fossils to get rid of this effect. So essentially, you attack with Leafeon, you pivot into a fossil, which normally you wouldn't be able to pivot multiple times around. You discard the fossil, you come back in with Leafeon, and it mitigates the effect, so then you can attack right after, which is a very cool workaround with it. And then we're also running Aerodactyl and Rampardos for that reason. One, the energy requirements for these two Pokemon is pretty low. We only require 1 fighting energy for Rampardos, 1 fighting energy, and whatever else for Aerodactyl. So very strong units that we could work around. And then we have some Pokemon communication to raise the consistency. If we're either looking for Rampardos, we can find it a lot of the times through this pretty consistently, especially since that's something that's normally coming in later in the game. And a super strong Pokemon with attacking for 130 damage is a very nice complementary piece to the Leafeon. The only basic Pokemon we run in this deck are Eevee, so we only have 1 Pokeball in the deck, as well as an X-Speed in case we're low on energy to get our combo off earlier. We have the 4 fossils as mentioned, 2 Professor's Research for draw, and then a copy of Cyrus. I feel like you just got to be on one of those trainer cards that can interact with the back line, and it can come in very clutch in a pinch. Anyways, though, hopefully you guys enjoy the games I have lined up for you guys. Leave a comment, let me know if there's any decks you guys want to see in future videos, any concepts. But hopefully you guys enjoy this one. Make sure to leave a like on the video, would greatly appreciate it. But until next time, guys, peace out. Okay, we are up second into fighting. You're starting with fighting energy, a little awkward. I mean, it's only awkward if the next one's not Leaf, but we'll see how it plays out. We have an old Amber, we could put that onto the fighting energy onto the old Amber like after this. And we have a Pokemon communication, so we could pivot out with the Cranidos, something like that, to try and hit an Aerodactyl. Also, potentially building up to Aerodactyl could be really impactful to stop evolutions, depending on what this deck ends up being. We gotta see too. If it's like Hitmonlee in the front, we're in a pretty good spot, just only having this Eevee out there. But yeah, could be tough though, because obviously the Eevee's weak to fighting. Interesting. So we're seeing some slow stuff. Slow stuff that's weak to grass. Let's get some grass energy. Come on, one time. Great. And this is super slow, so I feel totally fine just dropping this. Don't even care. So we can try to get that effect on the ride-on. Go with the quick attack. It's a little annoying. The quick attack only matters if he puts a cape on this Onix. If he doesn't do that in particular, like, we're still feeling really nice. Yeah, we can absolutely destroy this guy if we get the Rhyhorn stuck in the front and not able to evolve with Aerodactyl. It'd be so ideal. His energy onto Onix. Brock still can't do anything this round. Okay, there's a Ride-On, which we're not threatened by. It's only dealing 70. It's probably a little early to call it, but this is feeling very much like it's gonna be a win. And then if we can top deck a fossil, we can put energy onto here, pivot, and just kill this in one shot too. We'll see, but waiting 1 turn is not bad at all. Yeah, he concedes. I love when Aerodactyl's effect matters. Feels so good. All right, we are up second. We got Eevee, we got Aerodactyl, and the old fossil, as well as the skull fossil and the Cranidos. So pretty cool hand. Can't one-shot this, and we're into Yanmega. It doesn't one-shot Aerodactyl, doesn't one-shot Rampardos. Obviously the Cranidos though is a different story. we could somehow get this into the front where it can evolve before they do that, it'd be great. Okay, double grass. Let's see what the pickup is here. Pivot, communication. Drop both of these to have all our lines open. Nice little 30 damage. I could also gamble on the coin flip to kill with Eevee, like if this is rock energy, fighting energy after, and put the grass energy onto Aerodactyl. There's the Yanmega. I mean, we know from playing this concept ourselves, they're probably on Dawn, and they'll be able to like flip into that right away, which is partially why I want to like not really go all in on this. With double grass, that changes things for sure. We don't have to do this because obviously we're not going to attack with Cranidos next round anyways. So we don't have to rush that in case we want the pivot line into another attack next round. Where it would matter is just the fact that Rampardos can survive one of these. Does he have Dawn? No Dawn, wow. Yeah, and this is what I'm talking about. This is where it feels very nice. We do this. Energy here. We're on rock energy next round, which is fantastic. X speed. Super, super great tech, man. Cyclone this dude, and that's exactly why we didn't evolve there. Got the big punish. He's sort of forced out. If he doesn't, he's just losing. So, like, what you gonna do? Second Yanmega. Giving up, brother? Feels like a retreat to me, yeah. Alright. That's the game. I don't know if he is processing this or not, but you know, those are worth 2 points, so this is it. I respect though on the you know, on the setup. He's got some pretty looking cards right there. But pretty cards doesn't mean wins, and Leafeon did their thing right there. Alright, we are up first. We have Eevee, we have Professors, we got the Aerodactyls. If we can hit an old Amber going first and then getting that effect off right away, can be pretty powerful. Into Manaphy though. Obviously not one that's looking to evolve. Let's see what we hit here. Pretty dead draws. Like there's a lot of good components, but obviously we need the complementary pieces to go along with that. Cape only matters if we can't find Leafeon. Go in for this. Please get a Tails, my friend. You're only my friend if you get a Tails, actually. Okay, cool. My friend. Alright, and they don't get like optimal ramp because they don't have a second basic unit. is not bad. To put this energy here. Kind of need the heads to one-shot with Cranidos. Great. I'm keeping this in my hand in case I find a Pokemon Communication, because then I can use it to almost guaranteed get a Leafeon. It's like 66%, I think. I'm gonna keep ramping with that. You can pivot into it if he gets a heads. I guess I technically should have played around that. Since he's on his attacking turn, we don't like, we want to counterattack with the Rampardos. So we wait. Once he comes in, we can do some work. We're really scared, though, of the discard hitting our Rampardos, since we're on grass energy after this. And then Rampardos surviving with 150 HP is huge. See if he keeps ramping. He does. It just makes more energy for, like, I kind of want him to not see that I have the Rampardos, but I was going to say, like, more energy for the discard to not hit Cranidos. Like, we're spreading all this energy around. There's so much energy on the board. It'd be a super low roll if it hit that. We'll see. We'll see what happens. Gyarados is in. We're playing around Sabrina. This has no damage on it. We also have some draws to find Leafeon. 8 cards left in the deck. A lot of opportunities. Where's the discard? Okay, that's fine. We just put another grass onto the Eevee for our Leafeon outs. Beautiful. Hit him with the head smash. And he is super in range for Leafeon. Worst thing that could happen is he has Giovanni, kills this in one shot, and then discards energy on the Leafeon. That would be the nightmare scenario, but yeah, like, he could pivot here maybe, but then we have the Cyrus, so we have that countermeasure ready to go. Just pins and needles right now. He's deciding. The fact that he's deciding means it's like a difficult choice. I don't think it's just Giovanni, because you would obviously just rip that here. I mean, I guess, well, I don't know. Yeah, I guess you just gamble it. I think that's what you'd have to do if you had it, right? Just try to discard on the Leafeon. And that's where I was saying, though, like, where I feel like continuing to ramp was actually just more of a misplay than anything. It's interesting because they're on the continuous steps, and if they hit 0 damage here, pretty bad for them. He's doomed, but he doesn't know it yet. I guess technically we could lose to literally like 8 heads. If he hit 8 heads there, did 160 damage, that was his out. Which Did not happen, thankfully. Cyrus U. Pull him up. Head smash. That's the game. We take out Gyarados. Love to see it. Happy it wasn't Palkia, because Palkia would have been like a lot worse to play against because it does the backline damage, and that little bit of backline damage would have pushed Rampardos into range. Or technically, I think Palkia is just dealing 150 also, so it's just worse across the board. Alright, we are up first into grass. Let's see what we got. We got Eevee, we got communication, and we have a professor's research. So we could potentially look for Leafeon. We could do a couple different things. We're not in like a huge rush though, since they have the energy advantage. Over here with the growth spurt, execute. Definitely gonna play this out, because if we could stop this thing from evolving, that'd be massive for us. This is a great hand. Actually, all of the evolutions are here. And the turn looks good. So you drew a ton of cards. We'll see if this is Celebi or something different. I'm expecting Celebi. More executes. Ooh, and Pidgeot. Filling that board. Alright, we got a big 30 damage right there. Honestly, not that big, but still did it. Based on the energy on this next, like what energy we're heading after this, we have some different lines. We can create a funny misplay situation that I feel like a lot of people will make this misplay. It's like we kill this, he goes in with this, forgets about the Aerodactyl, can't evolve, needs to pivot out, slows himself down. It honestly happens more often than you think. I've seen that a ton whenever I play Aerodactyl. You just have like that quick moment where you're like, oh yeah, I'm going in with my Pidgeot. And then just get blindsided. Pulls nothing, but whatever. Both of these are in hand, so it's in the deck is another Aerodactyl and another Rampardos. It's a 50-50 currently. He doesn't make that misplay that we would have loved to see. Is what it is. There's the big boy. Kind of hoping for two fighting energies here. Because we can hit him big with Rampardos and then finish it off with Aerodactyl. Plus Rampardos are just really big health stat line, and especially once Leafeon's out of the picture, can survive a lot. If he pivots to kill this right now, I'm probably going to try to gamble on the Rampardos. It's 50-50 like I mentioned. And if we draw another, like an Aerodactyl, it becomes a guarantee. we're just gonna wait longer. I don't need to jump to do anything here. Maybe playing the Skull Fossil was good. But like there's nothing's died, right? There's nothing he can Pokeflute, if I'm not mistaken. So Aerodactyl survives, which is huge. He goes Helmet, which won't matter for Rampardos. Bro has all his evolutions, that's insane. Because I'm thinking it's like 80, 100. I guess it only goes to 120. That's still a problem. Yeah, it's a problem because of the helmet. Okay, so do this. Okay, it wasn't a 50-50. Now it is. At least that's kind of a little bit of a saving grace. I don't know if it would have pulled in sequential order also. But yeah, that could have been bad. I'm like looking at this thinking probably get rid of the Cranidos. Rampardos, please. We whiffed. We whiffed it. And this dies. Oh well, we get the hit for 50. Is what it is. Maybe this can survive a couple turns. Maybe we can find our Cyrus. We tried. That doesn't change the ranges. It's actually pretty hard for him to change the ranges. Yeah, we need that Cyrus. We need that Cyrus, and now it needs to be double Pokeflute. Which I think is like, I mean, he has one card left in hand. It'd have to be a top deck. Goes to 100, 120. I hit him for 80. Goes to 60. Just not worth. Yeah. Gotta do it this way. Cyrus top deck. 1 in 5. If he goes for extra damage with a Pokeflute, it's a little... Well, I mean, he's just losing. Never mind. He would never do that. The only reason he would do it if he's trying for the helmet to, like, go for a tie. Which, low-key, if he offers me a tie, I think I'll take a tie. Cyrus is just super scary. So, yeah, we'll see. He's going... Helmet, are you pivoting? Bro, he gave up. He actually totally had a... Like, as kind of... Okay, I'm not disappointed because we didn't top deck, but I am disappointed because, like... Bro, you were totally still in that game, but whatever. Aerodactyl hits him for 80. We go down to 20, and I guess it's a win. Low-key not deserved. I mean, I don't think I, like, played bad necessarily, but, like, my draws shouldn't have got there, but... You know, sometimes you just get those kinds of opponents. Okay, we are up first into fire with the Old Amber and the Aerodactyl. We can totally brick this Chimchar. Love to do that. Starting with Fighting Energy, we'll see based off whatever follow-up energy we get, if we're either putting this onto the Eevee or onto the Aerodactyl. It's probably proper to just put it on the Aerodactyl no matter what, I think. We'll see. I don't want to see him put that energy on that front line, Chimchar. for us. Yeah, I think it's always proper to drop it on Aerodactyl here. Can't evolve. The only argument I could think to where maybe not at 30 more HP is relevant. Okay, so we just do this. We can maybe build that up in the back line. Once we kill this, the other Chimchar won't be able to evolve after that, so we might get it stuck on Monferno, which is huge. We need to dodge red card, which I would be pretty surprised if he played it, but yeah. We do that. Yeah, this is looking really strong to me. These Chimchars are just gonna get torched by the Aerodactyl effect. The Aerodactyl's effect is like super niche, but when it comes into play, it's like one of those like auto wins. Especially against the stage 2, like, sorry bro, what are you gonna do to this? And then we have Grass Energy. It's low health, but if it could come into like Revenge Kill for 90, it's still massive. He concedes. And Aerodactyl MVP right there. Aerodactyl going first. When you actually have that setup, so fire. Alright, we are going second. Starting off with the Grass Energy, which is ideal. We have the Leafeon. So we're kind of cooking. We have Aerodactyl as well. Communications, which based on the other draws could matter, but we'll see. The worst thing, okay, and it's definitely not the case against this deck, I was going to say is like, if it's an Executor EX deck going first and they high roll heads, we could just lose on the spots. Go ahead and do this, play this out. Once we can evolve, we'll probably Communications the Aerodactyl to try and find a Cranidos to evolve there. It's either that or, I mean, high key, I just go for like the pivot line into discarding the fossil, into just winning and killing this. Let's use this first. I'm thinking if I look for another Eevee. I feel like I do, honestly. We'll try for it. Let me just get the other one. One more time. Give me Eevee. Somewhat annoying. We're keeping our lines open. If we hit another fossil, we could evolve this one and do the play with the other fossil. And if he evolves, then maybe we just like evolve into this and do some other crafty line. We'll see what we can do. Nah, he doesn't know. He's dead. Okay, this is where we hit him with the Fire Tech. Don't have to do anything fancy, just retreat, throw the Fighting Energy in there. Into the fossil, discard the fossil. And then we love this. Leafeon for 90. Sorry, Lickitung, not today. No shot. Just very happy he didn't evolve into Licky Licky, and we got ourselves a win with only 2 points. Love to see it. And yeah, so far this deck's kind of working the way I intended, which is nice. Okay, we are up second. into Steel. We got that nice energy advantage, getting to put our energy first. We have Professors, and we have Cranidos and Rampardos. And we're playing against Magnezone. So we have that typing advantage too. So a lot of things going for us in the early game here. If I can get some chip damage on that, it could be relevant for a later down the road Cyrus. Skarmory. Okay. That's nice. Just put the energy here. Rip this. Okay, we're just really hoping that we don't get hit with a red card. He's thinking a lot, but this is gonna be difficult, man. If he evolves, and it's just still in range because of the typing advantage. Even if we don't find Leafeon, that's like kind of what I was thinking about right now. Because hitting for 70 next round is just crazy. If we find Leafeon, but the energy after is Grass, you still go Cranidos attack. Because we just want to make sure we can get that enabled. I'm assuming it's gonna pivot, I would think, because I don't know why you put the energy here. Just for hit for 10, okay, sure. Yeah, I guess that's something you could do. Okay, it's rock. We go Professors first to potentially find other units, then we're gonna use the... Okay, never mind, we don't even have to. Hit him with this. Cranidos here. They have the Eevee, sounds good. Very, very strong position. I don't want to kill the Skarmory and like risk Rampardos dying to Magnezone. So we really just want to see a fossil draw right now, I think, for the most part. Want to see grass energy after this. Ooh, and we hit the XP too. That would have been fire. Just end the turn. Gotta be patient, man. Just gotta be patient and dodge what we gotta dodge. It's like funny because it's like alternating what we want every turn. But after this, we're gonna want to see a rock energy. And exactly for this reason, he Sabrinas. We pivot out into this. We kill here, and then we need rock straight up. Once again. Oh, he can just pivot right into this, but then this is a misplay because it's like not dying yet. Hmm. In case we find it, right? He's probably going to pivot now. Kill this off with Skarmory. We're going to pull in the Magnezone with Cyrus. Finish that off. And it's awkward because we have like the fossil line, which, I mean, maybe I was supposed to just keep that in my hand. Because now I sort of have to discard it to dodge losing to him just Sabrinaing and killing that. We have 2 draws to find another fossil. There's 2 more in the deck. Okay, I mean, with rock energy coming in after this, it should be fine. Is played 1 Cyrus, 1 Sabrina. If he plays a Sabrina here, he mitigates our effect. 50% to hit a fossil. Man. Ugh, that's annoying. I think we're actually just kind of losing, unfortunately. And I guess keeping the fossil... Yeah, it didn't even work because it doesn't kill, so... We were going to be in this spot to begin with. Just need to hope he has no way to swap these. Which is rough considering how deep into the deck he is. Cross our fingers, man. They both EVs too. Just double checking that. Because if we had another EV in the deck, communication, find the EV, play it, plays around Sabrina at least, which is one thing that we could do. Okay. Just, I mean, if you have the win card, play the win card, bro. Giovanni's not it. Giovanni's not it. We did it. Crazy, man. Great, because he can't put another cape. I mean, I don't even know how many he has or whatever, but thankfully he just didn't have room in his deck for more cards that can mess with our backline. And I think I navigated that like pretty well for the most part, especially like the misplay I thought I made actually wasn't a misplay because the unit just had 100 health anyways. So we played around like one more thing. I don't know if it would have mattered, but a pretty interesting game, I would say.